Hello, Beard Wizard family. Welcome back to Beard Wizard Reviews. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media, and this is the Battle of the Beer Advent Calendars, Day 14. I'm surprised I made it this long every day. I don't generally stream every day. Obviously, it's not that difficult. I just sit here and talk. But finding the time, sometimes it doesn't always work out. Sometimes there are days where I just don't feel it, or I just don't have time. I've got so many other things going on. But I was dedicated to finishing this. I still will be surprised if I make it all the way to day 24 without a gap somewhere. But I'm sure going to try to deliver you an episode every single day until the 24th of December. So, what is this? This is a live review show. It's always a live review show, but in this case, we're reviewing beers from two different Advent calendars. One that I got from a company that imports German beers and beers from that area, Austria and Central Europe, and a U.S. beer Advent calendar that my sister-in-law picked up for me at Aldi's, which is, if you're not familiar, I think it's all over the country, but it is a sort of a discount grocery store that we have here in Central Illinois, and I think it's all over the place. But anyway, Germany is whooping ass, and it's no surprise, but I was sure hoping that the United States would put up more of a fight. Unfortunately, today doesn't look any better. If you guys have been watching this show long enough to know, you know that I'm not a big fan of IPAs. I actually have not found one that I enjoy. I've found some that I don't hate, but I've never found one that I enjoy. I know people like them. I just do not understand their popularity. I don't understand their appeal. But to each their own. I also am not a big fan of oatmeal stouts. Everybody has a thing that they don't care for. But I've had so much IPA in the last 14 days. I think I've had more varieties of different IPAs in the last 14 days than I have had my entire life. So yeah, and I still haven't found one that I enjoy. Maybe today will change my mind. I doubt it, but maybe today will change my mind. All right, so up today from Germany, we have the Kauzen Brau. Let me pull up their website too so I can give you this information. A Helles lager from Kauzen Brau brewery, which is what Brau stands for. Really cool can. The owl is their logo. You could see established in 1809. Going into their website at Kauzen, Kauzen.de. They've been privately owned since 1809. They weren't originally called that. Let me find. They have a little bit of a story here. They do brew their beers in accordance with the Bavarian purity laws of 1516. But they do have a high-tech, constant investment in machines and vehicle fleet and all this other stuff. Like, they're a very high-tech brewery. And they say that, and I'm going to say this wrong, the Oceanfurter Kauzen Brau stands for traditional Franconian brewing culture. So this brewery actually used to be, let me find, they have this little article here that I just looked at. Oh, here it is. So they used to actually be a monastery. Story begins in 1809. The brewery was not always called Kauzen Brau. It was not until 1974 that the Oceanfurt Monastery Brewery was renamed the Kauzen Brewery. Why the owl became our symbol for Franconian beer art lies in the roots of the city. Special guests and friends of the city of Oceanfurt have always been served a silver cup in the shape of an owl. Whoever was able to empty the 3-liter cup, the 3-liter cup. So this beer right here, this is a half liter. This is a half liter. Okay, our standard American beers are 12 ounces. This is, I don't know exactly what it comes out to, like 14 something, or 15 some ounces. 6 of these. Whoever was able to empty the 3-liter cup in one gulp was allowed to sign the Book of Oddballs. The custom was adopted in 1958 in a slightly modified form by the monastery brewery. The Kauzen Bock was born and quickly became a popular So popular that the Kauzen, a beer for the little thirst, was introduced immediately afterwards. The saying "Drinken Owlet" has always stood for the brewery on Uffenheimer Straub. And since 1974, also officially was the name of the brewery. So it has been a challenge to drink 6 of these in one gulp. Um, that's insane. I mean, if you guys have seen the movie, was it called Beer Fest, um, or any movie really that has the boot, the glass boot, that glass boot is 2 liters. A traditional glass boot is 2 liters. Um, so it's another half of the boot is 3 liter. Like that is an insane amount of beer. Anyway, that is our German beer. It's a Helles beer, which is, we've talked about before, is it means pale in color. That's what Helles means. Beers are often golden. It's a lager. It's a bit fuller bodied, and it's kind of a light lager with a full body and flavor. I like Helles lagers a little bit better, and I like Pilsners. Not my favorite style of beer, but I do enjoy Helles beers. So that's what we got from Germany. From the United States, we have this Hazy IPA. Woo! Um, yeah, what more can I say? I was curious, though. I've drank so many IPAs, and I've never, like, I looked up what an IPA was. I know what an IPA is. But what's a Hazy IPA versus a standard IPA? So I actually looked it up. It says first thing you notice when you order a draft beer is the appearance. Like its name suggests, a hazy IP has a foggy look that is difficult to see through. Yes, it has a hazy look. So did all the other IPAs I tried, though. So I don't know what makes it different. It's much more hazy. Its cloudy look suggests a depth of flavor with less apparent bitterness than other IPAs. I doubt it. And a hop taste that is definitely fruity, a fruity hop. It's produced by the careful planning of the malt and hops, along with less filtering before the packaging. So really, it's just got the bits in it. I like unfiltered beer. I'm not opposed to unfiltered beer, but there's nothing special about it except that it's not very filtered. Anyway, boys and girls, let's get to it. Let's see who wins this contest. Anyway, so here we go. We're going to try the Helles from Kauzen Brau. That's good. It's got good flavor. It's very clean and crisp. It's very smooth, too. It's not... yeah, that drink's real smooth. I like that. There's no bite or bitterness. There's no sourness to it. That drink's extremely smoothly. Prost. That's a good beer. That is a really good beer. All right. Got to cleanse the palate so that we're prepared to give a fair assessment of this hazy IPA. Cheers. Well, it isn't as bitter as some of the IPAs I've had. It's definitely fruity. I am getting the orange. I'm getting the sort of the citrus. I don't know if it's orange or lemon peel. It might actually be more lemon peel. It's not quite as sweet tasting as an orange. It doesn't taste like tea, which is usually what IPA reminds me of, is drinking tea flavored beer. Quite honestly, there's the bitter. It's got a bitter aftertaste. It's not as bad, but it right away it's if you've ever eaten You know, the white part of an orange peel. When you peel an orange, if you get a lot of that white, the white part of the peel that you didn't quite peel off all the way, that's what I'm getting on the back end of this. In all seriousness, it's not that bad. It's not good. But of all the IPAs I've had, like if this was the only beer I could get and it was free, I could probably tolerate this for a couple. But given a choice of any other beer, I would not drink this. I probably only give it about two out of 5 on the hipster scale. It is not quite as bad as what I've had, but it's still no competition at all. Germany takes it again today. I'm sorry, guys. If they brought us different beer, if they put different beer in that packaging and less IPAs, USA might be, actually competing in this. But right now, it's no contest. It's absolutely no contest, and we've only got 10 days left. We've got 10 days. We're over halfway through, and the United States is down by 5, now 6. I don't know what else to say, but we'll see. We'll see if they can make up some ground. There are some interesting beers coming. I think there's another IPA in there at least, and there's a couple of other weird things. But yeah, after the last couple, after that peanut butter porter, guys, come on. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you missed the previous 13 days, please go check them out. Check out the other stuff on the channel, and I'm going to try to give you a comic book review today as well. Supposed to have done that yesterday, and I missed it. I totally have lost track of time this week. Going into the holidays, things are hectic. A lot of stuff is going on here that I'm really not going to get into, but the homestead is topsy-turvy today, and it has been this week, and it's going to be probably for the next few days, which is what it is. That's life, boys and girls, but I'm going to do my best to stay on top of at least this and try to give you some more reviews coming up and some game stuff. I think we've got Tarkov Wipe coming up, so for those of you who enjoy the gaming, go check out the current highlight videos and follow me on Twitch, where you can watch me play some video games if you're interested in that. Thank you guys so much again. I appreciate you. I'll see you all again soon. You have